Yo, family, what's going on, man? Once again, it's time, man, and it's about time, you might say, for another episode of Cigars and Conversation with your boys from A Puff a Minute. I'm your man, Cigar Mick.
It's Cigar Banker. What's good, people?
And that's Polo the dog on the set as usual. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get it on, get it off, man. We've been gone for a minute, guys. We know, all right? We've been hearing it. Yo, where y'all at? Where you been? When I promise you, man, that the schedule has been ridiculous, right? So trying to find time to get back here in the backyard studio and do a little something has been hard, y'all. But we here now, bro.
We here, bro.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, bro. Let's talk about what we smoking right now.
Yeah, as we always do, start off with the smokes, man. I'm going to pay homage to my boys at Illusione today. Shout out to Brian at Illusione. This is that nice CG4. It's all Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler. This one's actually made in Honduras, but still Nicaraguan, same tobaccos, all that good stuff. But it just goes in line with what they do, man. It's you know, it's a little different size and gauge, but more flavorful. Definitely getting them leather notes, a little bit of cocoa in there, almost a coffee flavor more than anything. But definitely, I'm enjoying this so far.
That's what's up, fam. That's what's up, man. You know, I almost did my homage to Illusione today. I had two cigars in my hand. I had one of those F9 finesse joints, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I love the Lonsdale that they came out with, man. But actually, I went another route, man, because this was a gift, and I had promised that I would smoke this on my next episode, man. So this is that H. Upman Magnum 50 Habana. Habana, not Habano. Yeah, this is Cuban, baby. You know what I'm saying? So my son-in-law and my daughter, they went down to Cancun, man. They picked up a couple little special joints for me in the shop down there. So this was one of them. So again, you know, everybody know H. Upman, man. You don't really got to say a whole lot about it, right? This is one of the first brands out of Cuba. One of the originals, excuse me. One of the originals. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It's, you know, you don't really get a lot of notes on the Cuban cigars, to be honest with you. But for me, this is kind of more of a mild, you know, mild to medium smoke, man. It's got that, like, you know, well, it's all Cuban, but it's kind of like a Corojo type wrapper on it, man. But it's just, you know, just it's mild for a Cuban. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the thing on the Cubans is a lot of times, man, the cigars are really kind of harsh and bitter, right? You know, but this is really mild for a Cuban, man. So I'm really enjoying this one right now, man. So let's get it off, man. Magnum 50.
You made a good point, though, man. Most people don't realize that if you smoke a real Cuban and you've been smoking American cigars, even an old world brand like an H. Upman, you may not get the same flavor notes that you would from a real Cuban to the Americanized version that we smoke here, because we have different tobaccos imported. So you made a good point.
Yeah, very little spiciness to it too. You know, I was always a cat who would say, you know, a lot of times Cuban cigars are somewhat overrated, right? But you want what you can't have, right? So since they're hard to get, everybody wants to get. But honestly, man, they don't really do a whole lot of crop rotation, you know, and what have you. So, you know, the minerals in the soil, you know, it takes away from it, right? Whereas some place like Nicaragua, man, they have, you know, different seasonals that, you know, they plant after the hurricanes and, you know, and all of that type of stuff. And it's just, you know, it helps you out a lot, man. So that's, for me, that's the difference between Dominican and Nicaraguan. You know what I'm saying? It's the way that they rotate the crops and stuff. So, yeah.
Reason for the spice notes.
Exactly. Exactly right, bro. Exactly
Look at the education.
See how we do? See how we do? We ain't just blowing smoke, y'all. So, yeah, fam, what we gonna rap about today, man? There's so much going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could fill up an episode on just any number of things, right?
Any number.
But there's so much that's going on, man. You know, on a political tip, I will say this. You know, there's a lot that's happening right now behind the scenes that a lot of people are not looking at as it pertains to gerrymandering, right, and redrawing voting districts. And that's a direct result of 2020 being a census year, right? And also a direct result of, you know, the results of the election, right? So think about it like this, right? Look at the areas that were problems for the GOP, right? Atlanta, or they say Georgia.
But it was Metro Atlanta.
Well, it was Metro Atlanta because why? Because you got all those African Americans, all those Latinos, right? Maybe some, you know, Asian Pacific, right? But that's really the population that they're trying to, let's just say, disenfranchise right now when it comes to voting, right? Michigan, Detroit, right? Same reason, same people. Pennsylvania, Philly,
yeah,
same reason, right? So again, and even if you look at Maricopa County, Arizona, right? Same reason, right?
You got Tempe, you got Phoenix.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's really that Latino vote and all of that stuff. So what they're doing is, if you watch this thing, man, they're redrawing the lines for the electoral college so that they're getting fewer votes from those particular areas. So yeah, it's very interesting to see how the games are played.
Well, you bring up a good point, right? Because right now the Democrats are running these ads for this new bill. I know I'm gonna say the name wrong, but is it the We the People or the We the People Act or something like that? It's titled.
I heard that. Yeah.
But it's supposed to expand voting rights, get rid of some of those old Jim Crow type voting laws they got in some of these states right now, where they're asking you to have proof of ID and things like that. But one of the major things I thought was important, they're trying to get rid of that disqualification for felons. So now felons will not lose their right to vote because they were incarcerated. They will still be able to vote. So there's some implications to that. But with anything, I would say read into it. I haven't read into it enough yet. But with any of these kinds of voting rights acts that come out, or I don't say voting rights act, but any of these expansions of voter rights, you got to be concerned. There's going to be something in there, that's some caveat that creates an issue. Because no bill or act is perfect. I think we saw that with the CARES Act that came out in 2020. How many times did we get CARES Act version 4? I think we got up to 5, or CARES Act version 6 or something, and it was the Freedom Act and all kind of stuff. But I would say the same thing with this new thing, but I think it goes in line with what you're talking about, of redrawing those districts. And man, electoral votes is a big one. Especially talking about us in Nevada, we have so few. So you start redrawing districts, that could have big implications, because like similar to Georgia, most of our votes come from Las Vegas. In Metro Las Vegas, Henderson, North Las Vegas, they don't come from them rural areas up north. So
that's the issue right there, man. You know, and I mean, again, there's still a large segment of the American population who are not happy with the results of the election, right? I mean, come on, let's not forget what happened. Was it January 6th, February 6th? January 6th, right? Is downplayed right now.
It is.
Right? But even if you think about the secretaries of state from those places that I just mentioned, right? Georgia, Arizona. The majority of those secretaries of state, who were Republican, by the way, stood up to the pressure, right, that was being put on them, right, to redo the vote and to throw certain things out and whatever. They stood by the letter of the law.
They did.
Okay? And they should be commended for that. But just think of, they really didn't have nothing to lose, right? If they had gone the other way, like some of the other states, right, and just said, hey, we're just going to go with this because they were promised a lot of stuff and what have you, they would be in good graces. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have been rewarded on the back end, man. Got a bunch of, scholarships for their kids, some paper on the back end and all of that type of stuff. But they held to the integrity of the letter of the law. And not many people are willing to do that today.
No.
You feel me? So that's why even now, right, I was reading, I think this morning, about the guy down in Arizona, right? They're still accusing him of throwing out the voter records and all of this type of stuff. And he's like, look, all of this stuff is right here on my computer right now. What are you talking about? Right? So again, it's ongoing, where you can perpetuate lies. You can perpetuate lies to the point where lies, to a level, when does a lie become the truth?
Start sounding
like the truth, right? And it's not just politics, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can go into a whole nother field on this one, bro. I always say, man, if people who recreate themselves, right? They recreate themselves to be something other than what they really are, right? And I'm cool with that. I don't knock nobody's hustle. You know what I'm saying? But again, if you have to call yourself something, if you call yourself a guru, a coach, an aficionado, right? We don't call ourselves aficionado. No. Other people have called us that. Feel me? But we don't call ourselves that, right? I refer to myself as an influencer, right? A cigar influencer, what have you. But if you have to call yourself something in order to get other people to see you as that, then you probably ain't that.
And it's words in action, right? So when you say influencer, that's what we do.
Exactly.
That's what we're doing. We're influencing the cigar game. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But as far as being an aficionado, you dumb if you say you know everything about cigars. You dumb if you say you know everything about cigars. Even the guys who test these things and give out these ratings will tell you 9 times out of 10, you know, they can't say exactly what they're tasting, the flavor notes or what have you.
Exactly.
All they know is what they like.
Yeah.
And the same thing with us is what we like. Yeah. And that's our truth. When you talk about truth, right? Yeah. It's like what's the reality, words in action, what's the real basis of it. I've always been a dude, I don't believe in secondhand information. I don't like gossip. Right. I try to find out for myself. Yeah. If you tell me something, and we sit up here, we quote Bible scripture, we talking knowledge from government papers and things. Exactly. Don't believe nothing we say. Don't believe nothing we say.
You know what I'm saying? Verify it for yourself. Even if you read it in a book, man, verify the sources in the book. You know what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of people are writing fiction right now. You know what I'm saying? And portraying it as truth. You know, so again, man, go back and follow the sources, man. If somebody tells you that they're an expert in a field, okay, then there should be something that corroborates that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, that's what LinkedIn is for, right? Look at somebody's resume. Find out what they did. You know, Cigar Mick is Cigar Mick is Cigar Mick, right? Everything that you've ever heard me say that I've done on this show is verifiable. Yeah. Cigar Baker is a real baker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to put on no airs here. He's a real baker. You go holler at him, man. He might write you a loan or something. You know? So at the end of the day, man, like, I don't even know how we got off on that, man. But
we talk the truth, right? Yeah. Like, I think it's a good topic for today because in so many parts of our life, we get thrown so much BS. Exactly. And what we were talking about this when DMX said the quote, right? He was like, believe in what they tell you that you can see them well. And I was like, damn, that's truth, man. Exactly. I was like, that's being able to see the truth for yourself. Exactly. I was like, that's just profound to me to be able to say we can see the truth in something. It's a reason why we keep our circle small. Yeah. It's a reason why we don't participate in certain things because we know our truth. Exactly. And we know who we are as a puff a minute.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, that's great. We know who we are as a puff a minute. We also know the perpetrators that are out there. We know the people who are trying to come in and trying to usurp, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that we put together and whatnot, some of the relationships that we've made and what have you. But at the end of the day, man, you know, you said DMX, man. You know, I heard this track today, bro, and it was written in 2014, bro, right? By what's your man's name? He just came out with a new album, man. Dang, man, what's his name, man? You know what I'm talking about. He was a ball player. He was a ball player. Got hurt. Started rapping.
J. Cole?
J. Cole. I was gonna say Jones for some reason. J. Cole, right? Yeah. So, but I'm listening to J. Cole's new album, which was fire, by the way, right? But then it kept playing J. Cole joints, right, on Spotify. So it started playing this one cut called "Love Yours." Yeah. Remember that one?
Not really, but okay.
Bro, I must have never have listened to this track before because it struck me when I heard it, man. I'm like, wow. So basically what he's talking about is, you know what I'm saying, like how, you know, he blew up, made all this money, but he didn't have any happiness, right? There was no happiness involved in it. And he was like, he's better off broke, right? But it was so deep, man, the way he broke it down, man, because he's like, you know, he said, you know, for those of you who, you know, came out here and you wanted to get out there and you wanted to do this, you wanted to do that. He's like, the good news is, my man, you came a long way. The bad news is you went the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And he just keeps breaking this thing down, man. Like, what good is a big old house, man, if the people in it, you know what I'm saying, don't have your back and don't love you. So it's always going to be this better. It's always going to be that better. It's always going to be this better. So your best bet is to love yours. Know what you got. So in listening to that track, bro, it really, you know, on the tip of truth, right? Why perpetrate to be more or to have more than what you truly have? Yeah. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just be happy with where you are and what you have, bro. I mean, that's really at the end of the day what it's all. And that includes your whole person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about being true, being legitimate, you know what I'm saying, being authentic with who you are at all times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Word to my Crocs, son.
Word to the Crocs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real, man. These cats out here, man. Well, I ain't gonna get into it, but I don't knock nobody's hustle. Do what you got to do to earn some paper. You know what I'm saying? But keep it real with yourself, because there's no deceit like self-deceit. And the problem is people start believing their own hype, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They call it a story for a reason, right? When somebody is telling you their story, it's just that. It's their story. It's a story, bro. It's something that was manufactured. It's not necessarily their truth, right? People who borrow from other people's lives and putting a little bit of this in their story and a little bit of that in their story, or so. After a while, they tell the story so much they start believing it. I'm gonna give you an example. All right, this is real talk, but this really happened. Okay. When I was in the military, when we were in the Persian Gulf, right? All right, I broke down the sonar system on our ship, right, which was deep sub, right, looking for submarines and stuff like that. I re-engineered it, right, to be a minesweep sonar, right, so that it would sweep across the surface of the water, because the Persian Gulf is very shallow water. So I did that to, so now we can sweep and check for mines, and also small boats and even divers in the water and stuff like that, because we were in a hostile territory. I wasn't worried about submarines in the Gulf. Okay, but I was a sonar tech. By doing so, we actually located some mines, right, that could have caused damage to other U.S. ships who were coming in to the Gulf. Okay. So we blew them up, right? We got out there on the 50 cals and stuff. I'm like, okay, such and such, and we blew up the mine. Nice explosion in the water and all that shit, right? We get back to the States. As soon as we get back stateside, I leave the ship. All right, because I go to shore duty because we had some things happen on the way back, collision at sea and all of that. So I went to shore duty to teach electronics. One of my best friends was this cat that I was rolling with, right? Years later, I go visit this cat, right, at his house in San Diego. On his wall is a Navy Achievement Medal. Right, one of the most sought after awards that you can get in the military, right? I'm like, bro, I didn't know you got a NAM, man. When'd you get that Navy Achievement Medal? What'd you get that for? He sat there, forgetting who he was talking to, and told me the entire story of how he re-engineered the 53 Bravo sonar system, okay, and turned it into a minesweep sonar in the Gulf, and how he received this award. And I'm sitting there looking at this dude like, does he not know who he's talking to? First of all, I got you all through school by copying my papers and giving you answers and everything, right? And now you sitting over, and I'm just sitting there looking at this dude like, he's really serious. When you tell a lie long enough that you start believing it, right, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I just looked at my wife and said, baby, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We got up. And that's happened time and time. It's happening still today with people that are in my life. They're telling my story like it's their story. But you know what? They could tell my story like it's their story because it's still my truth, right? It's their story. It's my truth, right? So at the end of the day, keep the award. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, keep saying what you're saying and this, that, and the other thing, right? Because, I'm cool. Right, I may not have a hardware hanging on my wall or something like that, but I know about the accomplishment. I know about what I did in my life.
That's a crazy story. Right?
It is, but it's true. I mean, God is my witness. He sat there and was telling me my story to my face, like it was him. I'm sitting there like, this dude is really serious right now. He doesn't know who he's talking to, But he had told us so many times.
I'm gonna say so. It's probably gonna make some people mad. Because I come from this millennial generation. We're not about hard work. A lot of cats don't want to get out here and hustle. They looking for the fast buck, fast results, fast confirmation of what the work they putting in. But we live in this world today of self-actualization, right? So everybody's on this tip of, you say these mantras or whatever to yourself every morning. It makes you self-actualize and you can be successful and blah, blah. I'm going to say some things that make people upset because I don't believe in that.
Right.
I believe in action behind your words.
There you go.
I don't want to be that person that says, I'm a hard worker. I put in the time, I put in the hours, and not actually do it. But you saying that to yourself enough times where you really feel like, I need a break right now. I'm tired. I'm wore out because you done told yourself for a whole week, you've been working hard, you've been putting in time, you're successful, you're making it. But in reality, you haven't done anything. You haven't accomplished anything.
Thank you.
And my whole thing, bro, I'm an altruistic person. My accomplishment is based on how many people I help. It's not on my own goals and aspirations. It's on how many people I may able to make successful.
Exactly.
So for you to sit there and say, every morning I got this mantra, I'm going to say this mantra to myself, but you're not living it, you're not acting it, how can it be true?
Exactly.
I don't get that, man. I've seen it so much with this millennial crew. Everybody collecting crystals.
It ain't just millennials,
and stuff,
bro.
Now.
It ain't just millennials. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can get into it, man, but at the end of the day, you got people out here, bro, that are, you know, they are what I call Instagram famous.
Yes.
You feel me? They're Instagram famous, bro. You know what I'm saying? They riding around in rented cars, they living in rented homes, you know what I'm saying? They flossing this, flossing that, everything, and they can't go 5 minutes in their life, right, without posting something up about what they doing right now, because it's all about trying to make you want to be like them. But they ain't like them.
Yeah.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, it's like, yo, just be 100, right? Be who you are, bro. It's not just millennials, man. This is a way of life, man, for a lot of folks right now.
It is.
You know, and if you are close enough to know the truth, then you become a persona non grata, right? Because people are afraid of exposure. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so they'll say things like, you know, you got to get away from, you know, these people or such and such who are bringing you down, who don't believe in you, who does that and the other thing, and they try to flip that type. No, these are people who know the truth, man. Come on, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
And it used to exist in microcosms, right? It wasn't so widespread. You could say like a city of Atlanta. Atlanta was well known for people perpetrating it, faking it till they make it. Vegas, the fast-paced lifestyle. Everybody was faking it till the Cali. You know, there were certain microcosms of that, right? You didn't see it as widespread. Now you got the girl in Idaho that's an Instagram star because she had a big butt. She telling everybody what car she driving, what NBA player she met, and all this other stuff.
Butt. The butt ain't even real.
The booze, the butt, none of it, man.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like we live in a world that's full of mirage right now, man.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody's gravitating to a bigger mirage because nobody's satisfied with what they have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, go back and listen to J. Cole. Love yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop chasing other people's bullshit, man. Love yours.
Man, my motto for 2021 is to be protect my peace, enjoy my peace.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm doing right now, bro. I'm enjoying my peace.
Yeah, it is, man. There it is in a nutshell, man.
Yeah.
That's the encouragement, man, today from the Puff Committee, y'all. Enjoy your peace, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything. Don't get yourselves all caught up, man. Hey, I'm gonna flip it, man. Before we go out of here, man, because I know we might be going a little long right now. Yo, we had a great time with Smoking Shields.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, on Thursday at the golf tournament, man. Shout out to Gil and all the members of Smoking Shields, Las Vegas, Nevada, man. It was outstanding. Y'all see I'm wearing my watch. I won another watch.
Did you?
Another watch, bro. Every time I go to a Smoking Shields event, I win a watch, man. So this one, man, is an Invicta, man. It's the Marvel series, yo. And I got Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? I got the Iron Man watch, bro. That's hot, bro. So I had to throw it on today for a little pop of color, you know, and what have you, man. But yo, I love them cats, man, and hopefully we'll see them tomorrow. Oh, no, today. Today is tomorrow. Wow, man. See how the time fly. Normally we shoot on Saturdays, but this is a Sunday morning, so we will see them hopefully later on today when we get down to Cork and Thorn, man, and do our thing with the syndicate, with Badass Mobile Cigar Lounge, and Ashing Out, and all the members of the syndicate are coming out, man. Sin City Cigar Society, Cigar Gurus will be out there, the whole nine. And this is just a thing where we all come together, man. We smoke cigars, we listen to some live music. We got Mark Aston and Eric T. Walt that's gonna be out there performing today, man. If y'all haven't seen them perform, man, believe me, you want to. So they're gonna be out there performing today. We'll have food trucks out there. It's just a nice little set, man. Really relaxing, you know. And so yeah, man. So I would tell y'all to come on out, but this one ain't live, so you know, we'll hit you up on the live later on and let y'all know. But yeah, that's what's up for today, fam.
Yeah, man. I think we ended it on a good note, man. Good note.
Yeah, today was just about, you know, like I said, we hadn't been around in a minute. So we just level set, man. Let y'all know the real is what's real. You know what I'm saying? Stop, like TLC say, don't go chasing waterfalls. You know what I'm saying? Like J. Cole say, love yours. This was just a little admonition type of situation today. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Read them the act, bro.
Yeah. I gotta do a couple shout outs though, real quick, man. I'm gonna say shout out to Brian at Illusione. We gotta say shout out to Polo the dog, cause he was quiet today.
He was quiet today.
We gotta give him a shout out. Yeah. But absolutely, man, we love you guys. Keep following us and showing us the love on Instagram. We appreciate what y'all doing there. Man, make sure to carry that over to YouTube, like we tell you every time. Go over to YouTube, like, subscribe, click the bell link, like, share, comment, all that. We want the feedback. Give us feedback, man. Let us know how we doing. You know, this was another one of them deep shows. Let us know how you felt about it.
Exactly.
You know, give us that love, you know, and keep following what we doing, because we always on the move. Like Mick said, we're gonna be at Cork and Thorn later today. You know, this will be posted up probably after that event, but we're gonna keep telling y'all about it. Come out, have fun with us, enjoy, live life, man. Protect your peace.
Yeah, it is, man. I love it, man. Protect your peace, y'all. Hey, it's been another one, man. I'm your man, Cigar Mick.
Cigar Banker, people.
It's a Puff a Minute, y'all. We love you. But remember, we are not just blowing smoke. Peace, and we out of here.
Peace.